Hello and welcome to another, packed edition of SteamTeam's recent purchases. And we've got a lot to get through today because I've been to a boot sale at the weekend and I got all the stuff from that to show you. There is quite a bit of it. So we'll crack straight on, but I am aware that I do sometimes get a bit boring and I do go rambling on a bit more than I should. So if you get bored, as always, there's a list of what we'll be covering in the description, and you can click on each one and skip onto that one if there's something that you're interested in particular, or just like I said, if you get bored. So without further ado, let's crack on. Well, let's see what we got coming up on today's show first. Actually, probably be a better place to start.
Coming up, Steam Team learns a very valuable lesson.
And as always, from it, you can never trust a charity shop. There you are, lesson learnt.
Then he falls in love.
I want to start off by saying I am in love with this model. I absolutely love this model.
And finally, both Calico and Steam Team take a trip down memory lane.
I love fuzzy felts.
All in today's Steam Team's recent purchases.
Now, I'm usually a believer in saving the best till last, but today I'm not going to do that. The best is probably this box here, and that is what we're going to start with. Right, so let's have a look what we've got in here. It's a box of TOMY stuff, by the way. Let's start with this. Now this is the Wellsworth footbridge. I have had this before, but unfortunately I lost my one. And it's just made up like that. So we're off to a good start with that. Oh, one of those. These are these sheds. I use these a lot in my series, as you probably know if you watch my series. And I'm sorry if I sound a bit funny. I got hay fever bad, so but yeah, I use these a lot. They're really meant for the blue track, but I find that they do fit on the brown track, but you do have to stretch them just slightly, and they sit on the top like that. Okay. Now, this is a bit of a strange piece. This, to me, looks like it's out of the Thomas and Terence Deluxe set. I'm sure you'll know. Although, no, actually, I don't think it is. I think it's just from some sort of quarry set. There's obviously some bits missing. There's probably something meant to be in there. There's a stop-go switch. On the back it says TOMY 2006, so it's one of the later pieces. And that's stuck on there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, by the way, this is the first time I've actually looked in this box, so everything I'm bringing out is new to me as well. Oh. The old turntable there. It's ever such a bloody racket, doesn't it? But still, I like that. What else we got? Oh. This looks like the suspension bridge. Well, bits of the suspension bridge. I never had the suspension bridge. I wonder if the rest is there. Yeah. So we got that. Oh, tunnel. I had one of these tunnels, but I think I painted it for the Good is Gold episode of my series. For the mine shaft, the gold mine. But I don't know. Yeah, there's a tunnel anyway, and this is basically, you probably already know, pull that off. Let's split half. Just put it back together like that and shove those on there like that. Wow, oh, let's get into some rolling stock. Oh, look, express carriages. Now, you can never have too many express carriages, you know. Oh dear, look. Unfortunately, this one's broke. These are quite reasonably cheap to buy, these couplings, so I won't be throwing that out. I should be fixing that one up. Never have too many express carriages. Oh, here we go. Look. I'm not quite sure what that is. It looks to me like one of the TOMY narrow gauge coaches. Probably come with Rusty, something like that. I don't know. Another tunnel, but this one's missing the brickwork on the outside. Let's see what else we got. Oh, another bit of the suspension bridge there. I don't quite know what bit that is. Oh, another shed. That one's all there. Run out of room now. Probably should have done this in Calico's corner. Oh look, a newspaper. Oh, Maceweight. And there's the Maceweight platform. And, complete with the flower bed sticker. There's the back. And what else we got? Oh, Emily's coach. I had one of these, you know, because Emily come with one, so now I have the actual two. That's brilliant. I'm glad about that. This, I've never had a water tower, but this is what this is. I have no idea how this works. This unscrews, so I should imagine you put water in there. I will try that out in a minute. Oh, hold on. There you get it, mystery solved. That's what that gap was for. Yeah, I will put some water in that in a minute, because it looks like you can put water in it. Very, very pleased with that one. I was actually looking to get Murdoch if I ever continue my series. I was going to introduce Murdoch, but now I already have him. And he's very nice as well, he's in very good condition. The face is coming off, but I'm sure that can just be pushed back on. And you can see that there, there's a face that's coming off. There's the tender. He is a tender powered engine. The motor is in his tender. I don't know what battery he takes, but there's the battery hack. But it's already got a battery in it. That was a good piece of luck. One thing I hate about these new engines, I've said it before and I will continue to say it again, is that these side rods don't move. And it makes the whole toy look cheap and nasty. But then there's nothing you can do about that. I will touch up the buffers there because they've got, you know, got some paint chips and obviously got a dirty nose. I will clean that. Other than that, though, he's in very good condition. I'm very happy with that one. That was worth buying the whole lot just for Murdoch. Put him over Right. Now I probably should start having a look at this truck, but let's go for the trucks first. There's a truck with a pretty much transparent face. That was made in 2002. This truck. I think the face has had some water on it, some water damage. 'Cause it, like I just said, it does look rather transparent. Other than that, he's in good order. Oh no, I always wanted one of these. Honestly, I always wanted one of these. This is a cattle truck. I've never had one, and yes, I have always wanted one of these. I believe these, when you bought it new, this would have come with James. I'm very happy with that. And it's got a piece, it's got something stuck inside it. Hold on, see if I can get it out. Come on. It's got a piece of bloody Lego wedged in there. But I'm not going to pull about on it because I will break it. I'll get that out at a later date. But yeah, very happy with that. I got two things that, you know, in amongst that I really wanted. Ooh. Spencer's tender. I wonder if this if Spencer's in there underneath the track. I think that's wishful thinking. But that'd save me a hell of a lot of money if he was, because if I did ever do a new series of Trackmaster Adventures, Spencer was coming into the next series, voiced by Calico. And if he's in there, and I do continue this Trackmaster series at some point, then that'll be a big bonus. Oh, speaking of Spencer, there's his carriage. So even if I did do my Trackmaster series again, and I did have to buy a Spencer and a carriage, you'd get one carriage with it, I should imagine, and then I'd have two. The looks a bit worse for wear on the top. The coupling hook's a bit stretched, but still works. Oh, another engine. Who do you reckon this is then? It's a handle. A nice engine, but I don't use narrow gauge engines. I won't be giving it away though, because I keep it in my collection. But for narrow gauge engines in my series, I use Ertl. This was made in 2006, and he's got a battery as well, and he's probably in better condition than Murdoch, even although the sticker here looks peeling off. Yeah, very good. Happy to have him in my collection. Let's have a look at some of the track now then. And I think that's it. As promised, I have filled this full of water, and can't really see what it does at all. Maybe it's something to do with this switch. And no idea whatsoever. If you know what that does or how it works, just leave me a comment below. I'd be grateful. I'm bloody empty it now. Oh! I am so sorry. I didn't see you there.
Yeah, right. If you think I'm making any more bloody puzzles for you again, you're very much mistaken.
Whoops. I probably rambled on a little bit longer than I should have done with that Trackmaster stuff, and I'm probably running low on time now, but I'm going to squeeze these in. These are from a charity shop, they're not from the boot sale at all. And these are 3 books. Let's just have a quick look at them. Okay, so first up, Thomas and the Circus. And these are a bit like the Buzz books. I like to think of these as the new Buzz books. They don't make them no more, I don't think. Made by Dean & Sons. You buy these like I bought most of my new ones. I bought new from a bookshop called The Works, and I bought them for £1. But the recommended retail price, as we can see here, is £2.99. I paid 30p for each one of these. That one's Thomas and the Circus, based on the episode Thomas and the Circus. This one's Thomas and the Fireworks Display, based on the episode Thomas and the Fireworks Display. This one's also 30p. Have a quick look inside. And there's the back. And the last one, Edward and the Brass Band, and that one was also 30p. This is based on Edward's Brass Band. And there's the images there. Yes, made by Dean. So, yeah, I do like these books. I'd like to see more of these. I suppose the storytime books kind of taken their place now, but yeah, I would very much like to see more of these, because they do remind me of the old Buzz books, and I do love my Buzz books. Next up is something else that was bought from a charity shop, not the boot sale. It's a video. Yeah, these are like DVDs, but bigger. I love videos. This one cost me 25p. I don't know if I already have it or not, to be honest. But for 25p, who cares? I don't know what the song is. There's the video. Oh. And as always, you can never trust a charity shop. There you are, lesson learnt. Never trust a charity shop. Bloody idiots. I absolutely love this model. I can't find one single flaw with it. Look at the detail. I mean, I mean, they've even got the white running board. And I love to see this on an engine. You know, because it's a simple detail, but it's the difference between it being realistic and not realistic. And there's an on-off switch, but I don't know what that does. I do know what it does. Do you press the whistles? No, I don't know. Not one of them models that responds to music, is it, or something? It's obviously got batteries in. I don't know what batteries it takes. They've got a little guiding wheel there. It keeps whistling, but I don't know. Let's have a look at when it was made. It was made in, I probably can't see this, 2009 by Mattel. Probably one of these models that respond to whistling. It moves quite well. Tell you what, it does remind me of like an Aquadraw model, but I really don't know, I'm just guessing. Now, about this next item, I want you to guess what it is. I've covered it before in a previous recent purchases. If you're a kid from the 1990s, like me, you must have had this item. Can you tell what it is yet? Well, fuzzy felts. Now I think it was pretty much law that every kid from the 90s knows what fuzzy felts is, but don't just take my word for it.
I love fuzzy felts.
See? But let's have a look inside, shall we? I have covered this before. There's the box. Inside we have the board, the map with the map, a bit dirty, but never mind. Looks like all the bits are there as well. I mean, look, we've got all the human beings in the box, Harold, trucks. I could sit and play with this for hours. In fact, the last time I covered it, I think I did. So simple, you know, but I suppose kids today wouldn't be able to appreciate this sort of thing. Makes me sound really old when I say things like that, but it's true. I mean, you don't see these in shops no more. It makes me sound like I'm 50, but like I said, I think my old-fashioned view is justified. Now, what is this then? It's Cranky. Right. Well, before I go any further, I'm just going to say what we're all thinking. Why the hell is he blue? Did they run out of green paint or something? But yes, this is Cranky, even though it is quite hard to tell if it didn't have writing on it. Apart from the colour, this is quite a good model. I mean, look at that face. That is very, very accurate. Very accurate indeed. A brilliant face, eh? But this is a My First Cranky from the My First Thomas range, and their faces usually are top notch, and this one's no exception. But as I said, the colour is just stupid, and I have no idea what that button does. It seems to do nothing. Oh, no, tell a lie. There we go. Oh. It's a lever, so if we want Cranky to shrink, we just squeeze the button and pull him. Right, there we go. That's quite unique. There you go, there's Cranky the dwarf, and then it's full height. It's quite unique. Pretty pointless, mind you, because I mean Cranky is the size he is, isn't he? You know, you can't do this in the television series, but still, I suppose it's a nice touch. I think Sweep must be operating him. Why on earth he needs to make that sound, God only knows, but still. And I think that's a magnet. I don't know if I got a screw handy. Oh, and in answer to your question, yes, it is a magnet. Just not a very strong one. There we go, he's got a hook now. Look. No, not a very nice model really, is it, I suppose. No, this isn't Trackmaster. It's a colour your own train set. And I'm sure you've all seen these before. You find these in like cheap shops, not quite pound shops, but you know what I mean. I think they also had them in Argos for a time. I have seen them before quite a few times. So, why did you buy it? I hear you ask. Well, you might well ask, because it was at the boot sale. They had 3 of these, and no, it wasn't a trader. You know, you get traders at these boot sales. No, it was someone that was selling second-hand stuff, and these weren't second-hand, they're brand new. He said they were brand new. God knows what he was doing with 3. But, they were £1.50 each, and I also got Cranky from him, and Cranky cost me, I think it was £1, and this cost me £1.50, brand new. It's got a load of different languages written there. Look at that. I can't even begin to tell you how light this is. You know, it does feel cheap, you know. And it is just so light, so light. So should we have a look inside? I don't usually open things because I've got no intention of using it, but I won't actually do anything, but no harm in having a look, is there, inside? Alright then, let's have a look, shall we? How do we get in here? Well, it's got some tape on it, let's get that tape off. Blade. So basically what we got here is a big paper, well, or thin card, Thomas. And he doesn't look great. Look at the funnel. Now, I'm not going to get him out of his wrapper, because as I say, I'm not going to use it, so as we can see on the box, basically you open it up and you get like a quarry scene, and you've got to colour it in. Basically it's just one big colouring in thing. And then we got, I should imagine, I have no idea, I'm just guessing, but I should imagine these are magnets or something. And you've got your instructions in there. Perhaps you stick them on the scene afterwards, I don't know. Oh, there's the, I guess there we should have some of these somewhere. These are just your everyday crayons. I'll get one out. I've not got anything to put on here. Just normal crayons with like a... I do like these on the end though, these look cool. And I'm just seeing what it's made out of. Oh, it's made out of wax as well. It is part of the crayon. Oh. That is really cool. I don't care what you say about that, about how cheap it is. That is cool. And that's that basically. As I said, it cost me £1.50. When I've seen them in the shop, they've been going for around about £5, around that sort of ballpark area. Would I have paid £5 for it? Probably not. Well, no. Well, now we're going to end on something a bit more weird, not to put too fine a point on it. Now, what is that? Well, I can tell you what it is. It's an alarm clock. And it's a pretty screwed up alarm clock. Look at that face, I give kids nightmares. Have a look on the bottom here. It almost looks like a knockoff, to be honest, but then, because there you go, look, 2008 Thomas Gallane Limited, and it requires four size AA batteries. Now, I don't know if I got any. I will have a look, because I want to see this thing in action, you know, just to see what it's like. It's got some batteries in there, but they're obviously no good. Actually, that battery down there looks like it's leaked. That ain't good, is it? Wonder if it'll make any difference. Let's get these up. Okay, let's put some new ones in. Oh, his face has corrected itself. Oh, it's got a backlight. Can you see the light? Oh, off he goes again. Oh, it's daytime. Is it an alarm clock? I don't know. To tell you the truth, I think that's all it does. Well, that's it for another episode of SteamTeam's recent purchases. I really hope you've enjoyed yourself, and thanks for joining me. I'm really enjoying this series. I just hope that it isn't too boring for you, because as I said, I do go on a bit sometimes, but that's why I've put the contents list in the description, so that you can skip to bits you like. The star buy of this episode is this little Thomas model, which I forgot to mention cost me £1. I hear what you're saying, you know, is there going to be a giveaway? Well, yes there is. I'm actually giving away this book. Old battery. I'm giving away this book, Thomas and the Circus. The other two, although I think I have got them, I haven't actually, they aren't with the rest, to put it that way, so I'm not going to be giving those away just yet. Just the Thomas and the Circus book, and if you want it, all you got to do is send Calico a PM, and in the subject bar, this is very important, put the word Circus, right? And you know, you don't have to put a message in there at all. You can just say I want the Circus book, and then we'll be picking out winners for all of the giveaways at the end of the series. Obviously, don't keep entering. You know, if this video's been up months, you know, use a bit of common sense. But yes, and you can enter in for however many giveaways you want. Just because you want this book doesn't mean you're not going to win a giveaway if you've entered it in episode 1 or whatever. You know what I mean? There's no limit to the number of, but only one entry per person, of course, for each item. But for different items, you can enter, you know, for each item. Now that probably didn't make sense, but it made sense in my head. So, before I go on rambling again, it's probably now time for me to say bye-bye everybody, bye-bye, and from Calico, it's...
Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy.
Yes, see you again soon, won't you?